They said I should have slowed down decades ago. But at 92 years old, I still drive. I still remember every name, every story. And in the last 30 years, I haven't been sick. Not once. Not even a cold. Most people think that kind of health at my age is luck. But it's not. It's the result of 5 small, habit-simple, quiet choices that I do every single day. And today, I'm going to share all of them with you. Not just what I do, but why it works, how it heals, and how you can start no matter your age. This is not a list of hacks. This is a blueprint for staying sharp, strong, and independent well into your 90s and beyond. So, if you're ready to reclaim your health on your terms, let's begin. Part 1. Morning Movement Ritual. Awakening the Body. 1. Why does the body need a morning ritual? When we sleep, many bodily systems operate in a low-power mode. Circulation slows, joints stiffen, and the nervous system becomes less responsive. After several hours of immobility, the body enters a semi-rigid state. Joints are less lubricated, blood pools in the lower body, and reflexes become sluggish. Suddenly, getting out of bed without warming up can shock the system, leading to dizziness, loss of balance, or even serious falls. This is especially due to a phenomenon called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when standing up, caused by blood temporarily draining from the brain to the lower extremities. If the body can't compensate quickly enough, it leads to fainting or instability. 2. Why older adults are at higher risk. As people age, the body's ability to regulate blood pressure and maintain balance declines. Blood vessels stiffen, reflexes slow down, and muscle tone weakens. All of this makes seniors particularly vulnerable to falls when transitioning from bed to standing. A study from Harvard Medical School revealed that nearly 30% of falls among older adults happen within the first 15 minutes after waking, often in the bedroom or on the way to the bathroom. Real-life example. Former U.S. President George H.W. Bush once experienced a bathroom fall in his 70s. From that point forward, he developed a consistent morning ritual: gentle stretching and limb movements before leaving bed. He credited this simple practice with preventing future incidents, helping him maintain mobility into his later years. 3. What should a morning movement ritual look like? The goal is not to exercise, but to reactivate circulation, stimulate the nervous system, and prepare muscles and joints for movement. This routine takes less than 2 minutes and can significantly reduce the risk of falls. Suggested 90-second routine. Neck and shoulder rolls, 15 seconds. Loosen stiffness. Increase blood flow to the brain. Hand and foot flexing, 15 seconds. Stimulates peripheral nerves and improves circulation. Knee bends and gentle core activation, 30 seconds. Warms up hips, knees, and midsection. Sit up slowly and deep breathe, 30 seconds. Helps stabilize blood pressure and mental focus. Even something as simple as wiggling your fingers and toes can help wake up your body after a night of stillness. 4. Scientific evidence. Wake up. Flow. Effect. A 2018 study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy observed 120 elderly patients who practiced a structured morning movement routine before getting out of bed. The result: a 43% reduction in fall risk over 6 months. Participants also reported improved sleep quality, reduced stiffness, and a sense of confidence starting the day. 5. Mental and emotional benefits. This daily ritual fosters body awareness and self-control, which are crucial for seniors who may fear falling or have already experienced a fall. It creates a sense of intention and independence. Even a small, consistent practice reinforces autonomy. As billionaire investor Warren Buffett once said, "Chains of habit are too light to be felt. until they are too heavy to be broken. A simple habit like morning motion can be the chain that protects your long-term health. 6. Doctor's recommendation. According to Dr. Atul Gawande, surgeon and author of Being Mortal, longevity and vitality in old age are often tied to simple, controllable behaviors more than high-tech medicine. Morning rituals, he emphasizes, are not luxuries, but essentials, especially for anyone over 60. Medical takeaways. Always warm up your body before sitting or standing. Customize movements to your physical condition. Use this as a gateway to more active and aware living. Part 2. The Golden Morning Drink. The silent anti-inflammatory elixir. Let me tell you something unusual. In every hospital I've worked at, there's always been a patient who seems to recover faster than expected. No fancy treatments, no expensive supplements, just something simple in their routine. One day, I asked a 75-year-old woman, recovering exceptionally well after gallbladder surgery, what her secret was. She smiled and said, "I drink warm lemon water with turmeric and black pepper every morning. My grandma taught me. I never stopped." Why this simple drink matters. A doctor's perspective. After 8 hours of fasting during sleep, the body wakes up, dehydrated, slightly acidic, and systemically inflamed. What you consume first thing in the morning can either fuel the fire of chronic disease or calm it down. This golden drink is made with warm water, fresh lemon juice, turmeric, black pepper. Let's break it down. 1. Lemon. Alkalize and cleanse. Though lemon is acidic in taste, once metabolized, it becomes alkaline, forming in the body. It helps rebalance pH, stimulate bile production, and kickstart digestion. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, which boosts immunity, supports skin health, and acts as a gentle diuretic to flush toxins. Did you know? Steve Jobs reportedly began his mornings with a simple fruit-based cleanse that often included lemon water. He believed in purity and simplicity for optimal focus and energy. 2. Turmeric. The silent inflammation fighter. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most powerful, natural anti-inflammatory agents known to science. Chronic inflammation is now considered a root cause of dozens of age-related conditions, from arthritis and heart disease to cognitive decline and even cancer. But here's the catch. Curcumin isn't easily absorbed on its own. That's where the next ingredient comes in. 3. Black pepper. The bioavailability booster. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that can increase the absorption of curcumin by up to 0%. Without it, most turmeric simply passes through your system unused. But with it, turmeric becomes a potent medicinal compound, one that actively reduces oxidative stress and improves immune function. Real-life case. 2 weeks, big change. Meet Mr. Harold, a 68-year-old retired mechanic. He came to me complaining about bloating, joint pain, and waking up with a sore throat every other day. We did the usual tests, no major illnesses, but inflammation markers were slightly elevated. I suggested one change. Drink a glass of warm water with lemon, turmeric, and black pepper each morning for 2 weeks. That's it. No pills. After 14 days, Harold returned and said, "I haven't felt this clear in years. I'm less stiff, my stomach is calm, and my energy's better." His blood work? C-reactive protein, a key inflammation marker, had decreased by 18%. How to prepare the drink. Doctor's formula. Ingredients: 1 cup warm filtered water, juice of 1/2 lemon, 1/4 teaspoon ground turmeric, 1 pinch of black pepper. Optional. Add a drop of honey or slice of ginger for extra taste and health benefits. Instructions: mix all ingredients and stir well. Drink slowly on an empty stomach. ideally 20-30 minutes before breakfast. Why it works best in the morning. Your stomach is more receptive after fasting. Digestive enzymes are reactivating. Your cells are primed to absorb nutrients. And the anti-inflammatory compounds can act systemically, without interference. It's not magic. It's just chemistry plus consistency. A note from experience. After over 30 years treating seniors, I've come to believe that small daily habits matter more than sporadic big changes. You don't need a supplement shelf full of mystery pills. Sometimes, the best remedies come from your kitchen, not a pharmacy. As Oprah Winfrey once said, the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams, one healthy choice at a time. And this golden drink? It's a small choice that leads to big change. Part 3. Walking is not exercise. It's healing. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you went for a walk without your phone, music, or destination in mind? In the hustle of modern life, we treat walking as a chore, something we do to get from point A to point B. But for the body and mind, especially in older age, walking can be something deeper, something profoundly healing. Walking with awareness, not just for the body, but for the soul. A 15-minute mindful walk isn't about burning calories. It's about syncing the nervous system, regulating stress hormones, oxygenating the brain, and restoring the body's natural rhythm. Unlike intense workouts, walking activates parasympathetic tone, rest and repair mode, reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, improves lymphatic drainage, helping the immune system detoxify, stabilizes blood sugar, and improves insulin sensitivity. It also enhances neuroplasticity, helping the brain adapt, grow new connections, and slow down cognitive decline, especially important after age 60. Case study. The man who walked out of depression. Mr. Daniel, 70, lost his wife and began spiraling into depression. He couldn't focus, rarely slept, and had no appetite. Instead of medication, we tried something simple. Start walking, 15 minutes a day, no phone, breathe, listen to your steps. At first, Daniel resisted, but after 1 week, something shifted. The walks gave him a rhythm, a moment to breathe, to grieve, to be present. By week 4, Daniel came back to my office with color in his face and said, "Doc, I'm not okay yet, but I'm walking toward okay." Scientific proof. Why it works. In a 2019 study, published in the journal Frontiers in Psychology, older adults who engaged in daily mindful walking showed lower anxiety scores, improved sleep quality, enhanced memory recall, better balance and gait stability. Another study from the University of Illinois showed that 15 minutes of daily walking reduced inflammation markers in seniors by up to 35% within 3 weeks. Walking heals more than muscles. For many, especially elders who've suffered from stroke, heart disease, or depression, walking is the first act of reclaiming control. It becomes a form of meditation, a statement to the world. I'm still moving. I'm still here. Pope Francis, in an interview, once said, "Walking every day keeps the mind clean and the heart light. You talk to God. You talk to yourself. It's holy." He walks daily, without security detail nearby. Because for him, movement is therapy. How to practice healing walks, a 3-step ritual. Choose a peaceful time, early morning or just before sunset, when nature is quieter and you can feel the rhythm of the world. Walk without distraction. No phone, no podcast. Just your steps and your breath. Focus on awareness. Feel your feet touch the ground. Inhale through your nose. Exhale slowly. Observe your surroundings. Trees, wind, birds, your own heartbeat. That's it. No performance, just presence. The takeaway: walking isn't just exercise, it's a form of self-respect. In aging, mobility equals independence, and independence equals dignity. When you walk with intention, you don't just move your body, you move your life forward. Part 4. The protein-packed breakfast. The cellular anti-aging key. Most people think breakfast is just about energy, a quick bite to fill the stomach, and start the day. But for those over 60, breakfast isn't just a meal, it's medicine. And the most important ingredient? Protein. Why protein matters more as you age. After the age of 50, most adults lose 1–2% of muscle mass each year, even if their weight stays the same. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the hidden drivers of falls, weakness, poor recovery, and even hospital readmissions. Without enough protein, your body struggles to maintain lean muscle mass, repair cells and tissues, support neurotransmitter production for brain function, regulate blood sugar after meals, produce enzymes and hormones critical for metabolism. A strong body isn't just for athletes, it's a foundation for healthy aging. Real-life case, post-stroke recovery, and the protein shift. Let me share a case that changed how I approach elder nutrition. Mrs. Evelyn, 76, came to me 6 weeks after a minor stroke. She was frail, had lost weight, and complained of dizziness and poor balance. Her son said, "She eats oatmeal every morning, sometimes just toast. She's scared of heavy foods." I adjusted one thing, a high-protein breakfast. Every morning, she ate 2 eggs, a small bowl of Greek yogurt with nuts, and a few blueberries. That's it. After 1 month, she regained 2 pounds of lean muscle, reported better energy and mental clarity. Her physical therapist noted stronger grip and gait. Her lab results even showed a 15% improvement in albumin levels, a key marker for nutritional health. What the science says. A 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed at least 30 g of protein at breakfast had better muscle retention and lower risk of falls compared to those who ate carbs or low-protein meals. Another study from Johns Hopkins showed that protein-rich diets helped reduce brain fog and improved mood in adults over 65, especially when combined with healthy fats. The ideal anti-aging breakfast. Doctor recommended. Goal: 25–35 ings of high-quality protein. Timing: within 1 hour of waking up. Include eggs. 2. Rich in complete proteins and choline for brain health. Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, probiotics plus protein. Chia seeds, walnuts or almonds, healthy fats, fiber, and minerals. Whole berries or kiwi, low glycemic, antioxidant-rich fruits. Optional. Add a slice of whole grain bread or sweet potato for sustained energy. Why timing is everything. Eating protein in the morning helps regulate blood sugar for the rest of the day. It prevents mid-morning crashes, curbs unhealthy snacking, and even supports better sleep at night due to balanced hormones. Fun fact: Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, even in his 50s, starts his day with a protein-heavy breakfast to maintain muscle tone and cognitive sharpness. He credits protein timing as the anchor of his daily performance. A personal insight. After years of caring for stroke patients and those recovering from surgeries, one pattern is clear. Those who eat protein-rich breakfasts recover faster, stay stronger longer, and remain more independent. You don't need to overthink it. You just need to prioritize it. Quick recap tip. If you're 60 plus and still eating toast or oatmeal alone in the morning, it's time to upgrade. Your muscles are starving. Your brain is waiting. Your health is depending on it. Part 5. Mental tuning. A simple habit that rewires the whole body. Most people think healing starts with medication, food, or exercise. But what if I told you, real healing starts with your mind? Every morning, before you even get out of bed, your thoughts are already sending signals through your entire nervous system. They influence your blood pressure, heart rhythm, digestion, immune function, and even the way your genes express themselves. This is the power of mental tuning, a simple habit that realigns your brain and body within minutes. The science behind the mind-body connection. When you begin your day with intentional thoughts, gratitude, calm breathing, clear focus, your brain activates the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your body's rest and restore mode. In contrast, if you start the day with worry, panic, or negative news, you activate your sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight response. Over time, that leads to higher blood pressure, weakened immunity, poor digestion, increased inflammation, accelerated aging. Mental tuning helps break this cycle. Case study: lowering blood pressure through the mind. Mr. Harris, 74, came to me with mild hypertension and poor sleep. Medications helped slightly, but side effects bothered him. So, I introduced a simple practice. Each morning, before getting out of bed, close your eyes, take 10 deep breaths, and visualize your healthiest, strongest self. He did it daily, no devices, no apps, just his breath and imagination. After 4 weeks, his morning blood pressure dropped from 148/92 to 130/85. He reported better sleep, fewer palpitations, and less anxiety. We reduced his medication dose with his cardiologist's approval. Neuroscience confirms the power of intention. Studies from Harvard Medical School and Stanford show that intentional mental practices, like meditation, breathwork, or visualization, physically change the brain. Increased gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, decision-making. Enhanced connectivity between limbic system and cortex, emotional control. Reduced volume of the amygdala, fear center. These aren't spiritual claims, they're biological facts. How to practice mental tuning in 2 minutes. Here's a doctor-approved sequence to rewire your day before you even get out of bed. Close your eyes and inhale slowly through the nose, 4 seconds. Then exhale through the mouth, 6 seconds. Do this 5 times. Activates the vagus nerve and calms your heart. Say a quiet affirmation or phrase in your mind. I am strong, I am safe, I am healing. Reprograms your subconscious. Visualize a moment of peace or joy. This could be walking in nature, hugging someone you love, or simply feeling light. Engages the brain's dopamine and serotonin pathways. Optional. Add soft instrumental music or nature sounds if it helps focus your mind. Mental tuning is not just for the spiritual, it's for survivors. Many of my patients who have lived through cancer, trauma, or major surgeries say this habit was more powerful than any pill. Why? Because it puts you back in control. Example: LeBron James, one of the most physically dominant athletes of our time, spends 15-20 minutes each morning on mental clarity, breathing, and visualization. He says it helps him perform under pressure and recover faster. If it works for a world champion, it can work for you. Aging with clarity, not chaos. As we age, we can't always control what happens to our bodies. But we can always influence how we respond. Mental tuning is how you tell your body, we're okay, we're safe, let's heal. 2 minutes of stillness can lead to hours of better health. It's free, it's simple, and it could change everything. Part 6. The Untold Secret. A nighttime habit that reverses aging. We often think aging happens gradually throughout life. In the way we move, the wrinkles we see, or the pain we feel. But what if I told you aging accelerates the most at night? Yes, when you're asleep. But here's the real twist. Nighttime is also when your body has the highest power to reverse damage if you let it. Let me introduce you to a nighttime habit that quietly activates deep healing enhances sleep quality, and can quite literally slow cellular aging. The science of cellular repair during sleep. Every night, your body goes through a series of critical processes. Melatonin production peaks not just to help you sleep, but to neutralize oxidative stress. Human growth hormone, HGH, surges. This hormone repairs muscles, bones, and organs. Your glymphatic system, the brain's cleaning system, clears out toxic waste, including beta amyloid, the substance linked to Alzheimer's. But here's the catch. If you go to bed in the wrong mental or physical state, these systems don't work properly. Case study, reversing sleep age. Mrs. Clara, age 81, complained of memory loss, muscle weakness, and rising blood pressure despite medication. She rarely slept more than 4 hours a night and often woke feeling drained. We introduced one powerful change, a nightly ritual to signal the body it was safe to rest and heal. Here's what she did. No screens after 8 p.m. Breathing for 2 minutes in bed. One phrase of gratitude before closing her eyes. Kept the room cool, dark, and quiet. After 1 month, she began sleeping 6-7 hours, uninterrupted. Her blood pressure stabilized. Cognitive clarity improved, and so did her mood. The habit, the 3-step sleep rejuvenation formula. 1. Prepare the space. Dim lights 1 hour before bed. No screens, phones, TV, or tablets. Keep temperature between 60-67 degrees F. 15-19 degrees C. 2. Body signal practice. While in bed, do 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale 4 seconds. Hold 7 seconds. Exhale 8 seconds. This calms the nervous system and promotes melatonin release. 3. Gratitude phrase. Whisper or think of one thing that made today worthwhile. I'm thankful for my walk in the park. This activates the prefrontal cortex, reducing stress signals from the amygdala. This isn't just a feel-good trick. MRI studies have shown. Gratitude activates the same areas of the brain as antidepressants. Why this habit slows aging? When the body enters deep sleep, slow wave stage, DNA repairs itself. Stem cells become more active. Muscle fibers regenerate. The brain consolidates memory. Fail to reach this stage? You don't heal, you decay. Did you know? Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, publicly stated he gets at least 8 hours of sleep and treats it as a business investment. He believes quality sleep helps him make better decisions, manage stress, and stay biologically younger. If billionaires guard their sleep, why don't we? A final insight from my 92-year-old patient. He told me once, people think I'm healthy because of what I eat or how I move. But really, I think it's how I end the day. I go to bed at peace. That's my secret. It's not about chasing youth, it's about creating the conditions for renewal. Every night is a chance to begin again. Repetition makes sleep a superpower. You can't fix your sleep in one night, but you can build a system that improves it every night. And when you do, you'll wake up energized, move with less pain, think more clearly, fight off infections more easily, feel younger than your age. Sleep is not the end of your day. It's the beginning of your recovery. Now you know the truth. It wasn't genetics. It wasn't good luck. And it definitely wasn't expensive treatments or trendy diets. It was 5 tiny habits. A 90-second morning ritual. A golden drink. A healing walk. A protein-packed breakfast. And a quiet moment to tune my mind. Plus, one powerful nighttime habit to let my body repair in peace. They don't look like much, but done daily, they rewired my body and may have saved my life. Because health doesn't disappear overnight. It fades in the small things we skip. And it returns the same way. Bit by bit, thought by thought, step by step. If you're still watching, let me tell you something. It's not too late. You're still here. You still can. And today you get to choose. Will you keep waiting for a better future? Or will you start building iTone quiet habit at a time? Like this video, share it with someone you love, and subscribe for more real-life wisdom. I'll be right here, walking with you on strong, healthy day at a time.